Robert, let's start today with the unemployment numbers. We saw them absolutely skyrocket. Give us your perspective on that.
Yes, Susan, we saw the initial claims for unemployment insurance for the third week of March. We got that number out this morning, and that was absolutely horrible. Over 3 million new initial claims. That was a record and exceeded by far most people's expectations. It's hard to imagine a number coming up that quickly. And when you look at a graph of it, it's just an absolute huge spike after a very level series of claims numbers.
Robert, let's move on to the fiscal stimulus plan. What's happening in Congress right now?
Right, Susan. Well, Senate put the finishing touches on their version of the bill. They have now approved a more than $2 trillion economic relief and recovery package that has several components to it, including aid to large businesses, aid to small businesses, and of course, for many households who are suffering right now, they're going to get a check in the mail. That check is going to be about $1,200 per adult, and then I think $500 for kids. So a family of four is going to get over $3,000. But that's also income adjusted. So the full amount is going to go to families of less than 75,000 household income. And as you get up to 100, it starts to fade down. This is a huge relief effort, unparalleled. So we know the magnitude, the general contours of the bill, the overall magnitude, and now the issue is speed, because we've seen small businesses with the UI claims numbers, we've seen the layoffs escalate, and we have to have some relief going to small businesses absolutely as soon as we can.
Robert, how about large businesses that are also going to be impacted by the stimulus plan, specifically the airlines getting some money?
Yes, there's a big chunk of the funds from the fiscal stimulus package that are going to be earmarked towards loans to large businesses. Many of those loans are basically grants. They're going to be forgiven. And another part of that aid to large businesses is already targeted to the airlines and to other businesses deemed vital to national security and the full functioning of the economy. So it's a very big, very broad bill. Think of this the same way that the Federal Reserve on the monetary side put together a very big and very broad package. So nothing very obvious left out at this point. But what I'm expecting to happen is down the road, we're going to need some fine tuning of this, because we're going to see what's working and what's not working. Maybe more is needed in some areas, less in other areas. So I don't think this is it for Congress here. I think they've got some more work to do, and we'll see what they come up with over the next couple of weeks. A big thing that everyone is thinking about is how deep is this GDP hole for the second quarter, and what does that look like for the third quarter? And the deeper it is, the bigger the bailout package has to be in order to pull the economy back out of it.